We got the Lions traveling to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. 49ers are a 7-point favorite.
It's a lot. That's
That
a
is
lot
a
to me.
lot. That
A
is a
touchdown
lot.
favorite is a lot, especially
How they played last week too.
and then with
That's a lot.
Debo, he's playing,
Yeah.
but is he really going to play? I mean, I like the confidence they're talking with, but his shoulder's still cracked up. Like, I don't care what they say. I mean, we can break down the game. I'm taking the Lions early. I don't believe in Brock Purdy. I think he's been playing, hasn't been playing as well as he can play. I think the Lions are way too explosive offensively. I think they're way too explosive offensively. I think Dan Campbell gonna have them boys ready to play. It depends on if the Lions can just show up a little, show up a little bit defensively. We know how bad they've been all year defensively, but in the playoffs they've been playing a little bit better defensively. Turning the ball over, getting the ball. So it's going to depend what type of defense they show. But I do like the Lions in this game. I just think the 49ers, as great as they've been, as good as they are, I think they peaked early. I think they peaked early this year. I still don't think they've been the same since that Ravens game.
Fair enough. I got the 49ers. Mainly because the Lions are on the road. They don't have the advantage of playing in that dome this week. And that's where they've historically, and especially this season, have received their superpowers. I saw them get blown out on the road. So I don't, not you, but like any, right. I can't really put that much respect on them until they do it. Now, when they do it, I'll come in here and say, you know what, they showed me something. But I definitely think that they're havable in the secondary. I think Brock Purdy in this matchup, I think he'll bounce back. The worry is Debo going to play or not? And to Key's point, could he be hampered by the shoulder injury? Those type of things just don't go away. Yes, he's talking tough, but who's going to say, yeah, my shoulder hurts, come hit me in it? Right. No, you're going to say, yeah, I'm good, right? So in this sense, the Lions have surrendered what's the stat? 30 NFL teams didn't allow 5 140-yard performances by a wide receiver during a 17-game regular season.
And he was getting cooked.
The Lions have surrendered that many since Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
God damn.
Since Christmas Eve.
I mean, that's only 3 games?
3-4 games.
So we talking about Kittle. We talking about Brandon Ayuk. We talking about Debo Samuel. We talking about Christian McCaffrey. You know what I mean? So the weapons are there. If they can keep Brock Purdy upright, now the right side of that line is the question. You know what I mean? And that's where Aiden Hutchinson is, and he's as advertised. So if he can put pressure on Brock Purdy's face and get him off schedule, see, Brock Purdy is a timing quarterback. When the timing is there, he gets the ball out quick. It's very hard to stop that. Teams like the Ravens disrupted that timing. Will this Lions team be able to disrupt that timing and have the coverage necessary in the secondary to capitalize as well? It's a lot to ask for. Asking Jared Goff to go on the West Coast, play on the road, and perform the way he's been performing. I'm not going to say it's a tall task. Just would like to see it. They have a lot of young players on that side of the ball too. You got Laporta, who I love. You have Jahmyr Gibbs, who I love, but they're rookies. It's rookies versus vets in this situation. We will see. Dan Campbell, experienced at this point, but still a young head coach as far as tenure in the league. Kyle Shanahan, he's been in Super Bowls. He's been in NFC championships. He's kind of seasoned in that regard. I think he's going to come with a game plan. It's really just going to come to execution. Do I think that Kyle Shanahan's going to allow the Lions to stop him from getting into another Super Bowl? I don't.
Yeah, for me, the key to the game, if the Lions have any chance, they got to get pressure on Purdy. You saw it in our game when we blitzed Purdy. Though he was 4-9 when we blitzed him on passes, and he threw 2 interceptions. So they got to get pressure on him. The beauty in that, though, they registered the 5th highest pressure rate at 41%. So they have the ability to get to the quarterback, but can you? The question for me with the Lions becomes the Lions haven't played an outdoor game since they played us in Baltimore. They played every game in a dome or some since October. They haven't been outside. Now, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow in San Francisco? I'm not too sure. But you've got to be able to come out tomorrow and beat the Lions. You got to be able to establish the run. You got to be able to essentially control the clock. Like, you got to keep that offense off the field because that offense against that Lions secondary, it could be a long day for Aaron Glenn in that secondary. So Aiden Hutchinson, he's got to get pressure. We don't know what Debo's going to look like, but if you can get Purdy in some second and third and longs, it could be a long day.
Which one of these quarterbacks is going to make the mistake? I think that's what this comes down to. Green Bay couldn't capitalize on Brock Purdy's 3 mistakes. I
know Green Bay Packers fans still should be mad about that game, dog. Like,
but the one thing Green Bay showed is you can. Yeah, it is football. You can run on this San Francisco team. I mean,
you can do anything.
Aaron Jones looked like fucking Lamar Green out there, right? So
you can do anything. I just don't know if we talking about LaFleur and then we talking about Ben Johnson. That's 2 different pedigrees. Like LaFleur knew what to do and draw it up. I don't know if Ben Johnson.
Yeah,
the golf has been playing better since. I think Purdy makes the mistake. I think Purdy has been begging to make some mistakes. People just haven't taken advantage of them. But like back to my point about the Lions' weapons, San Francisco got just as many weapons also. So it's gonna be a good game. But I think Purdy makes the first mistake.
I want Detroit to go, but I think San Francisco's gonna win this game. High scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think script wise, if I'm just on some conspiracy stuff, you know what I mean? Like
that logo is
that's true. But a Ravens 49ers rematch kind of be dope. That's maybe money. from my bias point of view. But listen, I do not want to see Detroit. Okay, I don't. I don't want to see Eminem. I don't want to see Royce the 5'9".
I mean, okay? Maybe that's why Usher at halftime. Maybe this is the nigga bowl, Nick. You got Baltimore versus Detroit. You got Usher at halftime. Like
Battle of the Buffs. Battle of the Buffs and Minx.
Players ball, yo. Like
yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Where's T Grizzly from? Is he Detroit too?
Yeah, T Grizzly Detroit.
You're gonna have T Grizzly up in there.
Got Tech. Gotta bring Moose out.
Where them people from Tubi at? Where them Tubi movie people at?
Kwame
Gravy. Yeah, gotta bring Gravy out. He an honorary Detroit guy. Where's Gravy? Yeah.
Kwame Kilpatrick, the battle former mate.
I tell you, Vegas does not want Detroit niggas and Baltimore niggas conjugating on their streets.
God damn,
a lot of niggatry.
They do not want that shit. I tell you that right now. They don't want that, bro.
Vegas already don't like black people, so
hey man,
they can't. So they want Kansas City and San Francisco for sure.
Pretty much. That is pretty much. That's what they did.
They definitely want San Francisco. You know how they.
That ignites some old shit. You know Mac Dre from the Bay got killed in Kansas City. I'm gonna give y'all some history.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
bring back Larry.
No, seriously though, this Taylor Swift stuff has run its course, man. NFL don't need no more. You don't need Taylor Swift to sell a Super Bowl. Super Bowl that's sold.
Sell it. Brick sell itself. Yeah, the brick sell itself. Yeah, you don't need a white girl to sell the brick.
Now this game might be the highest rated championship game we've ever seen. Right. Yeah. But come Super Bowl time, we talking about the storyline. Can Lamar win his first? Can Detroit win for the first time in I don't know, is it in their history or first time in years?
History. History. Can Kyle get over the hurdle? Can Kyle finally do it?
There's so many storylines. You really don't need Taylor to assist in that.
Because as good as the coach as Kyle Shanahan is, he got to stay out his own way tomorrow. Like you saw the way he ended that first half last week against Green Bay. Like
that was terrible.
You can't do that. Not in this game. Not against Dan Campbell. It may be 4th and 9. Dan Campbell gonna put all the clips in tomorrow. He's gonna empty the clip tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna empty the clip. It's gonna be 4th and 7.
Going for it on 4th and 13 on his 12.
It's gonna look like a Madden game tomorrow with Dan Campbell. And Kyle Shanahan gonna have to adjust accordingly.
Kyle, run the ball.
Yeah,
you got Christian McCaffrey. If you get up 2 scores, don't try to make Brock Purdy look like a hero. Run the ball. Run the ball. Learn from your mistakes. Run the ball. You got that guy. Run the fucking ball. But I think this is gonna be a high scoring game. I got San Francisco winning 36-31.
Ooh.
Give me the Lions 34-30.
Okay.
I like the 49ers 28-24.
Yeah, I like the Lions, and I'm not the Lions. I'm sorry, I like the 49ers in this game tomorrow. Give me them 34-20.
34-20. 34-20. All
I know
right.
what golf look like outside. I seen that in person. I don't.
They was talking. They was getting talked up versus us, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is them.
Yeah. Unless they got some game plan, but he gonna come in tomorrow, make some control,
Wow.
short,
Yeah.
intermediate throws, and like he just don't Jared Goff tomorrow, then they got a chance. But he going Jared Goff. Ain't got But he got so many, they got so many weapons that San Francisco got to account for.
Mm-hmm.
Amon St. Brown, Raymond been coming up on the outside. Jamison Williams been stepping up as of late.
Mm-hmm.
Josh
Reynolds. I'm about to say Josh Reynolds get sneaky in the slot. Yeah.
Like they got weapons for days. And I think it was a 49ers DB who said that. He was like, yo, they got a lot of weapons. So we're going to have to account for each and every one of them. So yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
he might be top two.
Fred Warner. Laporta need better now too.
The problem is that defense can't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah. Because Mike Evans was tearing Sutton up. He was eating him alive. So just imagine how you
know what that looked like. I was like, hey, that's the Cam Sutton I know right there. He was all kind of catches. I mean, it was a 2-play stretch. Like, God damn, Cam. It could get spooky for each team, but the key is going to be the quarterback play within themselves. Don't be trying to be Superman out there, or it could get spooky for either one. And for the other defense, if they do give you a chance to make, you got to capitalize. Got to capitalize.
Can't be dropping 2 interceptions, pick sixes.
Pick sixes.
Cannot drop no pick. You cannot drop no pick sixes in these championship games. Like that gonna come back.
Hell no. Shout out to Jordan Love though. We gonna go to the first commercial break. Nitty Gritty. This ad is brought to you by Lavelle Body. Lavelle Body is an all-natural, handmade skin and hair care line for men, women, and children. So if your skin is dry, your hair is damaged, or your beard is having problems connecting, shop Lavelle Body today at lavellebody.com or DM Lavelle Body LLC on Instagram. Again, that's lavellebody.com or DM Lavelle Body LLC.